energy tonight, but one thing we have to keep reminding ourselves while taking this test is that even if you get more questions correct than someone else, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have a higher IQ. You also have to factor in your age. We'll show you a chart at the end of the test, and it's also up at cbc.ca/testthenation. So, question, what is a good IQ score? What are other influences on intelligence, and how can you increase your IQ? Well, we've turned the tables and put these questions to our experts who created the test.
The major influences on intelligence probably can be classified into two broad categories: the genetic side, and on the other side, the environmental side, the very world that we live in and that we operate on and that operates on us in turn.
Scores between 85 and 115 represent about 2/3 of adults. So if you scored above 115, then you're in the kind of above average, and if you score below 85, then you're in the below average.
The things that we can do to increase intelligence would start right at a very, very early age, providing extremely enriched environments for kids, the way we talk to them, the way we nurture them, the way we reduce the amount of anxiety while giving them opportunities to explore and engage in their world.
There's that old phrase of use it or lose it, and that certainly applies here. People who try to be active, they do crossword puzzles, they do Sudokus, hobbies that keep their minds active are going to be enhanced.
I look at people like Leonard Cohen and saying, how can a man take such observations of everyday kinds of things in our world and put it to such poetry and music?
I think I'd have to agree with Don and pick Leonard Cohen. I got to put my money on the politicians because they're a group that really have to think on their feet, and if they don't use it, they're likely to lose it.
All right, so we've had our fun with language and logic. Let's get to the party subject now, math. Of course, I'm here with the nerds for that one. Specifically, one of the staff scientists at the Ontario Science Centre in Toronto, Sarah Poirier. Sarah, the next section of math deals with numbers. I suppose all math deals with numbers, is that true?
Well, math is a system of tools that we can use to model the world around us, and
so that's no? No?
Well, no, not so.
All right, fine. Here's the sample question, all right? What is 4 times a third of 36? Is it A, 36, B, 52, C, 48, or D, 64?
C, 48.
She said C, 48. The answer is C, 48. All right, here we go. 5 questions about number crunching. All right, nerds, one hand behind your back for this section. You'll have 25 seconds, Canada, for each question. All right, question 43. Which of the following is the smallest? Is it A, 1/3, B, 1/6, C, 0.15, or D, 1/9? Let's go large. Which of the following is the largest? Question 44. Is it A, 4 plus 11, B, 48 divided by 3, C, 25 times a half, or D, 23 minus 8? Question 45. What is the largest whole number that divides evenly into 48 and 64? Is it A, 12, B, 8, C, 16, or D, 24? Question 46. Now, if 3x plus 12 equals 36, what is the value of x plus 4? Is it A, 12, B, 3, C, 6, or D, 18? People are breaking down in here now. Question 47. 1/3 plus 1/6 plus 1/9 equals A, 3/18, B, 11/18, C, 5/9, or D, 1/9? walk in the park. A breeze for everyone. All right, let's get to those answers. Question 43. The answer is D, 1/9. It's the smallest. You know, when you see it presented in decimal form, that's actually, I can see that D is the smallest. Question 44, that's what's next. The largest, the answer is B. 48 divided by 3. All right, to help us out now, Canada, with the next answer, you may remember them as Erica and Heather, the twins from Degrassi, who were sweating during this last section. They're also real-life twins as well, Maureen and Angela Dayshock. What did you use for question 45, the largest whole number that divides evenly into 48 and 64?
Do you know what?
I might have said 12.
I can't remember what I said. I think maybe it was B.
You said B? Okay,
I think
go.
I said A.
Well, C. The answer is C.
No
16.
TV in our future.
3/16 is 48, 4/16 is 64. All right, question 46. The value of x plus 4, A, 12. You got that right? Nice. X equals 8, 8 plus 4 equals 12, and finally question 47. A third plus 1/6 plus 1/9 equals 11/18, which is B. The lowest common denominator there is 18.